One radio to rule them all.
Excellent!
In the RC world, whether you're a collector, a racer, a basher, just a weekend warrior, guys, this radio is gonna have you covered. It checks all the boxes and it has an amazing price point. This is a Radiolink RC8X. You can get these on Amazon right now for about 430 Canadian dollars. Quick pause, guys. Sorry about this, but really fast. Black Friday deals are happening right now. You get this radio for an even better price. Right now, $343 Canadian, which is about 245 USD. Guys, now's the time to jump on this thing. Links in the description box down below. Which is an unbelievable price point for a radio that packs this many features. First of all, check out the nice packaging that it comes in. I love a nice package. I really do. It means that they take care and some pride in their product. That means a lot. This guy obviously comes very, very well appointed in this nice little travel case. You've got your instruction manual here, which you are going to want to familiarize yourself with. This thing has a ton of functions. We'll dive into that in a few minutes. This side here, we've got a nice lanyard. Actually looks like a carry case for the carry bag. I think there's a lanyard in here. We got that guy there, and we got a couple receivers as well. The Radiolink RC8X is an 8-channel radio. It comes with a standard size receiver, a micro receiver, and it includes gyro functionality. It's got a 4.3-inch touchscreen, voltage telemetry, and 200 model memory. You can use the big 4.3-inch touchscreen as an FPV display too, which is super duper cool. Dive into that in a few seconds. If you're a drifter or into on-road racing, the built-in gyro can be adjusted very easily on the fly with this VR switch up here. If you're a speed racer, you've got 1,900 feet of distance with this radio, which is wild. And guys, you can customize the heck out of this thing. The color of the theme background, the font, even customized voices are available. And just look at it, boys. It looks phenomenal. First off, let's talk about grip, just how it feels, the aesthetics of the radio. I think that's important, believe it or not. This radio's got some weight to it. It feels good. It feels really nice in the hand. After dealing with a lot of RTR radios in the last few episodes, this feels really, really nice in the hand. We've got an integrated antenna inside here, so you don't have like an external antenna, so it's got a nice, smooth, sleek look. I've got big hands. It fits my big hands wonderfully, which I love, and I can still reach that steering wheel and drive one-handed if I need to, which is great. Up top, we've got this beautiful 4.3-inch screen. Check this out, guys. Look at all these functions. It's really crazy. You can customize the fonts, you can customize the colors, and right here you've got a little micro SD card hiding up front. You can customize the voices. I mean, I'm going to try and find some Beavis and Butthead voices and load them into this.
You can take me, but you cannot take my bunghole.
I think Radiolinks come in the market as kind of more of a budget-branded, high bang-for-the-buck radio system. Their 7-channel radio is very popular. A lot of you guys in the Speedrun Challenge are using it. I recently got one. I loved it. But this is really their next level, almost here to compete with some of the high-end radios out there. It's got a ton of functionality. We've got a lot of nice big analog knobs here, which I love. That's your gyro adjustment knob right there, steering trim, throttle trim. You know, we've got a couple buttons down here. We've also got a couple buttons in the back. Whether we're talking about like winches or lights, whatever, you can hook it all up via this radio. You got a DSC port right here. You've got a USB-C style port right here, and that's just for like firmware upgrades, so don't use that for charging. That's not what it's intended for. Also got a headphone jack in the back here. Underneath, we have a 2S LiPo that it came with, which is fantastic. It can run on 2, 3, or 4S LiPo. And the kit even came with a few extra little bits and bobs to allow you to run it on AAA batteries. Comes with this guy right here. In there, plug it in and rock and roll with 8 AAAs. Also comes with the USB style adapter for your firmware upgrades. Comes with a spare trigger. I've never seen a spare trigger come with a radio before, which is nice to see. And a couple Allen keys so you can get that switched over easy peasy. Here we have the lanyard. I'm a lanyard guy. I'm putting that on. I fall a lot. And here you've got your XT60 to XT60 intermediate sort of plug with the, I think these are JSTs, I think these are called, for telemetry, I believe that would be used for. And one of the coolest features about this radio is that if you're a left-handed driver, you can take the wheel off and you can switch over to this side, and now you've got a left-handed radio. You don't see that too often these days. So for all you southpaws out there, consider this bad boy.
So in actually they call him Southpaw.
The look, the feel, the functionality, it's absolutely unbelievable for the price point. 200 model memory. I don't need to buy any more radios, guys. I'll be using this radio in most of my upcoming vids. So I'm going to give you guys a little more kind of real-time feedback as I use it and kind of get to know it more and more. Again, there's so many functions to it. Starting at the top of the system menu here, guys, look, language, theme settings, backlight, sound, battery, voltage settings, LED settings, home button settings, external input, output, calibration, information. Look, boom, come down the next one. Endpoint, sub trim, channel settings, channel limiter. This is wild. Receiver signal. Look at all this data, all this information. You can get brake curves you can adjust. Wild. Steering curve, throttle curve, brake curve, acceleration, steering delay, throttle delay, cruise control, idle up, and ABS. Steering mixing, brake mixing, gyro mixing, four-wheel steering mixing. Guys, there is so much going on with this radio. It's bonkers. And then there's the access there to your little memory card. Just this timer alone is going to save me so much time when I'm doing my reviews and testing battery runtimes on cars. I love it. Again, guys, if you have any more questions about the Radiolink RC8X, leave them down in the comment section below. Happy to get back to as many of you guys as I possibly can. If you enjoyed today's video, give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. That would mean so much to this channel. And until next time, be excellent to each other.